I'm Dr. William Oellerich, a cardiologist at the Chattanooga Heart Institute here at Memorial Hospital. My love and interest in medicine began many years ago, probably through my mother, who was a nurse. She taught me that medicine was an interesting and respected area to go into, and at a very early age started to bring me with her to the hospital to get to know other doctors in Memphis. And also, at that time, through her work as a research secretary, to get to know the beginning of my knowledge about medical research. My interest and love for cardiology began many years ago back in college. I was doing research for a senior project and began to work with one of the doctors in pharmacology at the University of Tennessee in Memphis. I began a project which involved pharmacology, and the area that I began to have an interest in and that we did research in was in the cardiovascular system. It was through that program that that doctor got me interested in the area of cardiovascular pharmacology and really built an interest in cardiovascular pharmacology and the overall path that I chose long-term here, which began initially, again, in the research field, but led me to taking care of patients as my primary interest and love. My subspecialty within cardiology involves imaging. I began doing research in cardiovascular imaging in my fellowship training program in St. Louis with cardiovascular magnetic resonance imaging and cardiac PET imaging. Echocardiography has evolved with the development of three-dimensional imaging. 3D echocardiography has allowed for three-dimensional views of the heart and the heart valves, both in and out of the operating room, and also better and more accurate evaluation of left ventricular function and left ventricular volumes. It's been an exciting new development. When patients come to see me, they can expect a physician who's interested in them, who's interested in getting to know them, to find out what their cardiac problems are, and develop a relationship in which we can together work to deal with those problems for the rest of their life. My love for medicine and cardiology really involves relationships with patients. It's what allows me, what I believe, to be able to do this for 30 years. It's getting to know patients and their families, dealing with them in the office, in the hospital, and back in the office over the long term.